Helicopters patched with tape. Dog tags silenced with tape. Even lives saved in outer space with tape. In the chaos of the Vietnam War, one of the most powerful tools wasn't a weapon at all. It was duct tape. This is the unbelievable story of how a simple roll of tape became one of the most important survival tools of modern warfare. Duct tape is a handy tool we all know today, used to fix almost anything, from covering tripping hazards to sealing pipes. But its story begins much earlier, during wartime. The tape was originally invented during World War II by the Versatility Company, a division of Johnson & Johnson. The adhesive was a rubber-based material applied to a durable duct cloth backing. It worked perfectly as a water-resistant sealant. American soldiers during the Second World War quickly found countless uses for it. They repaired windows, sealed ammunition cases, and even made temporary bandages to close wounds. At the time, it wasn't yet called duct tape. Instead, it was known as duct tape. Some say the name came from the duct cloth fabric used in the tape's construction. Others point to its waterproof qualities, saying it was like water rolling off a duck's back. In any case, the tape gained many nicknames within the military, including Rigger's tape, hurricane tape, and even 100 miles per hour. By the time of the Vietnam War, duct tape had already become an essential part of military life. Soldiers once again carried it into the field, and its uses grew even more creative. Troops often made jungle-style magazines, two rifle magazines taped together for quicker reloading under fire. Soldiers also taped down their dog tags and equipment to prevent rattling sounds that could give away their position in the dense jungle. But duct tape wasn't just used for small fixes. It found some extraordinary roles on the battlefield, especially with helicopters. By the time of the Vietnam War, duct tape had already become an essential part of military life. Soldiers once again carried it into the field, and its uses grew even more creative. Troops often made jungle-style magazines, two rifle magazines taped together for quicker reloading under fire. Soldiers also taped down their dog tags and equipment to prevent rattling sounds that could give away their position in the dense jungle. But duct tape wasn't just used for small fixes. It found some extraordinary roles on the battlefield, especially with helicopters. One of the most remarkable uses of duct tape in Vietnam was for emergency helicopter repairs. Helicopters were the backbone of U.S. operations, but they often took enemy fire. Rotor blades were sometimes punctured by bullets, creating loud whistling noises. This wasn't just annoying, it threatened the aerodynamics and stability of the entire aircraft. When crews landed to refuel, they often patched bullet holes with duct tape until replacement blades could be installed. It was a risky but sometimes life-saving solution. A famous example occurred during Operation Rolling Thunder in 1965. Two rescue helicopters, call signs Bandy 95 and Bandy 96, were searching for downed pilots. Flying into North Vietnam was extremely dangerous. Enemy ground fire was intense, and helicopters were slow-moving targets. Rescue missions often required jet aircraft to provide covering fire just to give them a chance to survive. One of the helicopters, Bandy 95, rescued a South Vietnamese pilot and then puss. This wasn't the last time duct tape proved its worth in combat. During the Gulf War of 1990–91, helicopter blades were eroded by harsh sandstorms. Technicians once again turned to duct tape, covering the most vulnerable areas to keep the helicopters in service. Duct tape even played a role far beyond Earth. Since Project Gemini, rolls of duct tape have been stored on board every U.S. space mission. Most famously, during the Apollo 13 mission, astronauts used duct tape to help rig a solution for failing carbon dioxide filters, ensuring their survival. From sealing ammunition boxes in World War II, to patching helicopters in Vietnam, to keeping astronauts alive in space, duct tape has lived up to its reputation as one of the most versatile and reliable tools ever created. In the Vietnam War, it wasn't just a roll of tape, it was a piece of equipment that could mean the difference between life and death.